Most people don't have bad dogs. They just pick the wrong one. They choose based on looks, popularity, or what they saw online. And then when the dog becomes too much, they blame the dog. But the truth is, most of these problems were predictable from day one. So, here are 10 dog breeds most people should not get, unless you actually know what you're doing. First, Belgian Malinois. This is probably the most misunderstood dog right now. People see police dogs, military dogs, protection videos, and they think it looks cool. But what they don't see is the level of control, structure, and training behind that dog. A Malinois is not just high energy. It's constant. It's intense. It's nonstop pressure. If you don't give this dog a job, it will create one. That might be chewing, barking, pacing, or becoming reactive. This dog needs direction every single day. Not sometimes. Not when you feel like it. Every day. For most people, this is way too much dog. Next, Siberian Husky. Huskies are one of the most returned dogs for a reason. They look amazing. They have that wolf-like appearance, and people fall for that instantly. But they are independent to the point where training can feel like a suggestion to them. They don't live to please you. They live to do what they want. They have insane endurance. They love to run. And they will test every boundary you set. If your fence isn't secure, they're gone. If you're not consistent, they ignore you. This is not a dog you control easily. It's a dog you manage. Next, Cane Corso. Now you're dealing with power. This is a serious dog with a strong presence, strong instincts, and a natural guarding ability. If you raise this dog correctly, it can be incredible. If you don't, it becomes a problem fast. This is not a dog you figure out as you go. You need confidence, structure, and clear leadership from day one. Because when a dog this size makes bad decisions, it's not small. It's serious. Next, Border Collie. One of the smartest dogs in the world. Sounds like a good thing, right? Not if you can't keep up with it. This dog is built to think, work, and solve problems all day long. If you don't give it that outlet, it doesn't just sit around. It breaks down mentally. You'll see obsessive behavior, anxiety, and nonstop energy with nowhere to go. This is a working machine, not a casual pet. Next, German Shepherd. A lot of people think this is the perfect all-around dog, and it can be, but only if you do your part. German Shepherds require consistency, training, and structure. If you're inconsistent, emotional, or unclear, this dog reflects that immediately. You'll get reactivity, nervous behavior, or a dog that doesn't listen when it matters. This is a dog that exposes weak handling fast. Next, Akita. Akitas are very different from most dogs. They're independent, dominant, and not very forgiving. They don't automatically trust strangers, and they don't respond well to weak leadership. This is not a dog you casually train. You need to be clear, consistent, and confident. If not, the dog will take control of situations on its own. Next, Australian Shepherd. People see Aussies and think they're just fun, energetic family dogs. But they are high-drive herding dogs. They're wired to move, control, and react to movement constantly. If they don't get enough exercise and structure, they start creating their own behaviors, herding kids, chasing things, becoming anxious or overstimulated. This dog needs direction, not just freedom. Next, Rottweiler. Strong, confident, and powerful. But that's exactly why they're not for beginners. If you don't establish control early, this dog will grow into its strength without guidance. And once that happens, it's hard to fix. You need to build structure, respect, and obedience early on. Otherwise, you're dealing with a large, powerful dog with no boundaries. Next, Jack Russell Terrier. Small dog, huge energy. People underestimate this breed all the time. They think small means easy. But this dog is intense, driven, and constantly active. If you don't give it an outlet, it becomes destructive, loud, and hard to manage. This is a big dog in a small body. And finally, Chow Chow. They look like teddy bears, but they are not. They are independent, aloof, and not naturally social. They don't tolerate mistakes the same way other breeds do. If you don't properly socialize and train them, they become very difficult to handle. This is not a dog that just figures it out. So here's the truth. Most dogs are not bad. They were just put in the wrong situation, with the wrong owner, with no real plan. If you're getting your first dog, don't pick based on looks. Don't pick based on trends. Pick based on what you can actually handle every single day. Because if you don't, you're not just making your life harder. You're ruining a good dog. Follow if you want real working dog content.